Okay, one thing I wanted to make sure everybody caught here is how to set up your notifications in Webassign. The reason why, when you go ahead and you ask me a question using Ask My Teacher in one of the assignments, you won't know that I've ever responded to you unless you do this. It doesn't show up here in the communication area, which would make sense. It just is invisible. So what you need to do, you need to go to notifications, and in here choose what kind of notifications you'd like. Now, the top part, when assignment is due reminders, that's up to you. Just note, I set everything for midnight, so I personally wouldn't pick 24 hours. Otherwise, you'll be getting your notifications at midnight. But what I would recommend is notify you when a due date changes, notify you when an announcement is posted, notify you when instructor responds to an extension requests. Not that you'll ever need one, but if you do, there you go. A response to private message and a response to help request. Now, you're not done. The next thing you also, let me go back and make sure that's saved. Nope. Make sure before you click away, make sure you hit save. Then, once that is done, now go over to notification contact info. Your email address, please put in an email address that you actually check. So this way, when I respond to you, it sends you an email saying, "Hey, I think it actually sends you my message, so you can see what I've said, and put in there. You will need to verify. A link will come up saying you have to verify your email. So then you have to log into your email, find their little verification email, and click a link. That'll be all done. So then make sure you click save. And then you will be good to go. Then where do you go to see a response? If you don't see it in the email, or rephrase, if you've gotten my response saying I've responded to you, let's say you asked a question in section 3.1. So you now have done the Ask My Teacher. Let's just pretend, because I'm in my own assignment, so I haven't asked anything. But you'd go back to Ask Your Teacher, and now you will see down here will be my response to your original request. And this is where, if I post a video, this is where it will show up. Okay, so you have to actually go back into Ask Your Teacher to see any response. Another thing I want to point out is, even after a homework assignment is due, you can still access it. So you will now notice down here on your assignments, do you see where it says past assignments? So what I can do is select this and look at any assignment that has already been done. Now, when I do this, let's say I want to look at section 2.3, the applications problems. People tend to like to go back and look at these before the final. So as you're going through here, first thing you'll see is the view key. So if you are content with your grade, you aren't planning on asking for any requests or whatnot, you can click that and it will show you all the answers. The next thing you'll see here is I can click on any box, and what pops up is practice another version. So now I can do another version of the same problem. So it's basically the same problem, different randomization, and just get some extra practice. You can grade this, show, answer, try again. So there's more practice in there. You can still do all the read-its, the watch-its, the practice-its. If you did a show my work, you'll see it should still be accessible. But it looks like once it's due, you can't upload any files. I just discovered that with another student this semester. So I wanted to make sure you saw this. It's a good way to go back, and you can still, if you did an Ask Your Teacher, you can still go back and view those and see any responses that I may have made. So you can use it for studying. Okay, I hope that helps.